Hello friends, from last few months chemical sector is not doing well. Most of the chemical sector stock has fallen a lot, but today I am going to tell you about one small cap stock which has having a very promising future, and that stock is going to have a very good return over the period of time. That is what I can foresee, and today we are going to talk in detail about that. So stay tuned till the end and let us start with our analysis. So guys, welcome. My name is Tapan Doshi and I welcome to my YouTube channel. So which stock we are going to talk today? We are going to talk about PCBL, Philip Carbon Black Limited, and that is a company of RPG going, and this company has very promising future. So let us go and understand why we are talking about this company. And before that, no, let us see the stock price, how the stock price has been. See, it has fallen from almost 145 to 125 level. Of course, it had a very good run in 2017-18. Then again it consolidated and again it has gone up. Now it is around 120 level. But however, this looks good. Now let us go in detail about understand about the background of Philip Carbon Limited. Talking about the background of the company, no, PCBL is nothing actually. No, it is a erstwhile Philip Carbon Black Limited. As I told you earlier, it's a part of RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, which is incorporated in 1960. So it has more than 6 decades of history. Now that shows that yes, this company is quite management, and also now the over the years, it has performed well. It is able to go through various economic cycles also. Again, which business it is involved in? The business which is manufacturing, selling of tire carbon black, again performance chemicals and specialty carbon black. So if you can see, most of the tire companies, where the what material they are using is nothing but the carbon black, and that is been given by the PCBL, and it is one of the biggest producer in India. So talking about that only, if you talk about 6 decades of present, it is basically a seventh largest global carbon black player in the world and the leading domestic player in India. So it shows that yes, it has a very good experience in the past, and also no over there it is like a what you say a leading manufacturer of carbon black across the world. Again, it has the operation of almost in the 45 countries. Now 45 countries they are exporting, and that shows that it has a very good operation across the world. And as you know, if the automobile sector and all that if goes up, the demand of carbon black will increase, and also there are a lot many materials where it is used, like talking about talking about carbon black clients, and the main company's client is nothing but major tire manufacturing company, chemical customer like plastic, inks, paints, coatings. All these are nothing. No, actually, these are the producer who are taking this material, and it is very widely used. Even in camera, laptop, wherever you can see the black, there is a carbon black material is being used. So this is in a high demand, and this is what is positive for the company. Correct. Now let us understand. We have just checked the background layer. Now let us understand what is the positive related to the companies. Now talking about the various positive, the demand remains strong for the future. Now I'll be talking much more detail about the what are the future forecasts about this company. So please pay attention because we are going to talk in detail how the company is going to perform in future. So and also I will show you the future projections also. Now, talking about demand is going to remain strong. This is what the management told, and the sales volume to benefit from the commencement of new facility. Again, I am going to talk in detail which are the new facility coming in near future, which is going to help this carbon black industry. Again, it will reach the peak utilization in next 24 months. So most of the actually new capacity, whatever is coming, they will be actually going to commence near term only, maybe in 1 year, 6 months, and many years already started. And the peak utilization will come by financial year 24 and 25, and that shows that yes, in 24 months the company will able to utilize major of its resources, and that will add to the revenue and the profitability also. Talking about relying the business model, basically based on the market opportunity, they are going to reduce the earning cyclicality, and basically they are going to cut down the operation where the positive result is not coming. That is very good. See, you have to cut down your losses at the end of the day. If you don't cut down your losses, and if you are not able to curtail the operations where you are not getting better result, no, you will not able to focus in the new capacity where the much more better prospects is available, correct? So this is what they are going to do much more. No They are going to reduce the cyclicality, and they are basically reducing the operation where the results are not getting. Okay, now let us understand what are the various challenges the company is facing. Now, talking about various challenges, if you see year on year, it was not a great year last year where the volume has fallen by 13% year on year basis due to decline in inventory and destocking due to declining carbon black prices across the world. Now the carbon black prices reduce, and see, understand, if the prices goes down, it will directly impact their sales volume and the sales value, correct? And that is what is happening here. Because of the decrease in the carbon black prices, now the volume has decreased 13% year on year basis. Now talking about the same, as a result of the pricing power, now there is a problem at the gross profit level also. Talking about the gross profit level, no, actually it is reduced sequentially to rupees 31.5. That is why, because there is a lower contribution to the because of carbon black. Now understand, as the carbon black material is the main component, if the prices of carbon black reduces, no, it will directly going to impact your gross profitability, and that is what is happening related to uh, PCBL. Again, another is a decline in specialty carbon black volume, EBITDA. Now understand, if your while prices increase decreasing, that is impacting your gross profit, and that is impacting your EBITDA also. Now what is EBITDA? EBITDA is nothing, earning before interest, tax and depreciation, amortization. Okay, so it has come to almost 16.5. However, management giving their guidance, they told in the media that they are going to increasing the operating performance, that is EBITDA per kg, to by 1 rupee. So this 16.5 may go down up to 17.5 in near future, and in the next 4 5 years driven by higher volume revenue from the specialty black. So it is going to be compensated by specialty black carbon, which will give you an extra margin that is beneficial for the company. Again, the witness industries witnessed some softness in demand in quarter 3 financial 23. Now this is what is going to happen, because no, understand, the carbon black is a directly demand is directly due to the automobiles. Now the recessionary fears across the world is happening, and all that slowly and gradually USA, Europe and everyone will come out from the recession fear, and that will help the company also be, and understand who are the main players who is taking these companies raw materials. Nothing like MRF, CEAT, Apollo Tire, and all these are the big companies. Tire manufacturing company are taking the raw material of PCBL. So currently the slowness in the domestic market will also actually impact even the world level. But yes, afterwards, when the demand is going to increase, and it is projected maybe 9 to 10% growth will be there in next 2 3 years, and that will have a good impact in the PCBL projections. Okay, again, as I told you, slowness in the domestic market due to near term industry, you could see a witness a oversupply in the near term. Now why? As I told you, because of the softness in the automobile industry, again the capacity and all the other competitors has also contributed, that yes, they are working on the full capacity, so there is a supply, but demand is little bit softer. In India it is okay, but at world level also, correct? So, and as a result, now that there is an oversupply, and that is a hangover to this company. Now let us understand the future projections, and before that, let us understand the projects updates. Now these are very important, because as I told you, they are bringing lot of new capacity, and let us understand what are this capacity and how it is going to commence. Now, talking about Tamil Nadu facility, now 40% of the total capacity is going to be in this Tamil Nadu facility. Now, first line is ready, while the second line should be ready in commissioning in the next 1 month. Okay, by the time we release this video, this is what is there. What the management told earlier. Now, I think this facility is already come into commencement, and yes, this is contributing to the revenue of PCBL. So yes, which Tamil Nadu facility, which is having a 40% share in the basically PCBL revenue. Now that is going to, so that's a positive sign. Again, Mundra brownfield expansion, speciality carbon black facility, that is in nothing but Gujarat. Both the lines are expected to come on stream in March 23 and March 24. Now this is very good news, because by the time in next 2 years, this specialty chemical, which is, that is carbon black, which is going to contribute to the larger margin towards the company, now that is going to come in. So that will indirectly will help the boosting the profit after tax for the company. Again, 7 megawatt power plant in Kochi is going to be commenced by Q3 financial 23. So as you can see, by financial 23 also, now this power plant will also be, which will help to boost the company's production. Again, green power generation capacity has increased from 98 megawatt. This would increase the overall power volume by additional 10%. So guys, these are some of the project updates which I want to tell you, that as I told you, in next 24 months, most of the projects which will line up is going to commence, and that will add to the revenue to the company. Now we have already seen this. Now let us understand detail about the profitability of the company and everything. Now before I go, let me show you one thing. Now before we go forward, just wanted to tell you again about value, volume, and the realization. As you can see here in the left hand chart, if you can see here, the volume and realization is a lower side due to the substitute volume, and also the demand across the world, in India also domestic factor. Again, the if you see the right hand the chart, EBITDA per ton, that also showed that yes, the EBITDA was at lower level because of the price pressure, and the price of carbon black has gone. That's why you can see I have marked with the blue color that EBITDA per ton is also at a lower level. Even talking about the domestic versus export volume, that is also lower compared to earlier. You see domestic sales is lower from last 3 quarters. The reason was subdued demand at the domestic level. Even the export is also lower because of the global export scenario is on a downward trend. But as I told you, maybe in next 20, maybe I think 6 months or 1 year, the trend may change, as the recessionary fear in Europe, USA, and across India also it will change, because the inflation once start going down, now it will create a higher demand. Now let us talk about detail about profitability of a company and what the future prospects look like. So let us go and check it out. Now, as you can see, profit and loss statement. Now, if you can see here, now this is very important to understand, guys. The net sale is going to increase in next few years at 22, 23, 24, and 25 estimates. Okay. Now, this year we may close at 5, at 4, 5 something. And if you can see here, the profit before tax is will be 613. Next year it will be 753 and then 908. So yes, it is going up. However, if you see talk about profit after tax, 427 will go to 460. But then the next year there is a good bump up, and that shows that yes, the bump up will play a very big role. And 565 again, it is going to 681. Okay, now you can see here the PAT margin was around 7.9%, which is going to up to almost 9.9%. Now that is a very good jump, almost 18 to 20% jump. Similarly, from there also there is a jump in the profitability margin. Because one thing is that, as I told you that earlier, there was a pressure of carbon black and the pricing, and now because of the slowly and gradually the prices goes up, the EBITDA margin and the profitability will also go up. So that is a plus point. Now let us go and understand about various ratios. Now talking about various ratios, okay, now this is very important to understand, guys. Now, EPS earlier in 2020 was 11.3, which may go down this year by 12.2, and then it may go down to almost 14.9. Now, that is a very good growth. Even from 14.9, it will go to 28%. So that's 18%, sorry. So that shows that yes, almost you can say that 15 to 20% growth will be there sequentially over the years. Even price to equity is 10.7 this time. Now this is very less compared to the competitors. Okay, the competitors average chemical P ratio is around 27, 25. Now against that, no, this is 10%, so it is quite trading in the discount. So overall in next few years also it is going to low, and that's why it is quite a value pick. Even the EV by EBITDA is going to go down. Even the price to sales, price to book value 1.6, 1.5 is not on a higher side. Now talking about no ROE. Now ROE, as you can see, financial year 2022 was 16.3, then it raised to 16.4 now, but however in next 2 years it may reach to 18.1 and 19.3. Now that is a very very good, you can say, ROE, because anything about 18 or 7 16 is quite a good ROE, and that is what is going to maintain. Even if you talk about ROC is going to go from almost 18.8 to 20.9 to almost 22.9. So sequentially, both in ROE and ROC, there is a bump up. Now, EBITDA margin also, they are going to increase from 13 to 16. As I told you, EBITDA margin is going to, because the carbon black pricing will improve, and as a result, no, once it start improving, no, it will give an bump up to the EBITDA margin. Okay, so is the EBIT, interest before, earning before interest and tax, that also 11, 13 and 10, 14. So based on this, you can understand that there is a good jump across the, you can say, PNL items once the carbon credit pricing improving, once the new commencement of the new capacity is going to come, which will give you additional benefit to the company, and so their revenue is going to go up sequentially quite, immediately. Now this is why I'm quite positive about this stock. Now let us see and understand the chart of the technical chart of this stock also. Now talking about the technical chart, as you can see, earlier there was a fall from almost 150 to almost 110. Up to here it has fallen, correct? But however, there is a base created, and now you can see little bit upswing coming. Okay, and the barrier is around, maybe around 130 odd onwards. But yes, there is a good jump in last few days, and that shows that yes, it is bound to actually outbreak its earlier resistance level. And if it goes, it may go to at maybe around 140 odd level, then it may breach that, then it may reach, actually surpasses the earlier top of 150 level. So overall the chart is also looking good. Overall it has created a good base. Now it is going up. So based on this, as you can see, that overall fundamental and technically PCBL looks good. And if you want, you can always think about investing in this stock. And at this level, it is available at a good valuation around 120.11. So from here, no, you can think about it, buying this stock and stay for a long term, because overall the carbon black demand will be good, and the company is in leading position about this. So guys, hope you like this video, and if you like this video, just type in the comment box what type of stocks you are having in the chemical sectors, and have you bought anytime PCBL. Just write in the comment box and I'll reply you whenever I see it. And just stay tuned in our YouTube channel. Do like this video, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you soon next time.